Hello guys and welcome to a very special video. Razer did it again, guys. Razer did it again. They sent me this. Ta-da! So what is this? It's an analog audio mixer. This mixer has 4 channels and XLR input with a preamp. So it's also preamplified. I can't wait to test it, so let's jump right into the unboxing. Back in the day, CPU was in charge to calculate the sound. So to take some load from the CPUs, sound cards were invented. These sound cards were able to do something like acoustic reflection, for example, which is the sound that bounces off from walls back to you. And they were able to put some filters on the sound. For example, if the sound theoretically bounced on stone or on wood, it will have a different feedback. This was back in the day before Windows broke the hardware ability to calculate those effects. The sound cards that we have today are merely digital audio converters, or DAC in short, and no dedicated sound card is needed anymore. So what does the mixer do for us that the sound card doesn't? Well, the mixer has a DAC built in, so the mixer is also a sound card. One of the biggest advantages of having the sound card built into a mixer is that a mixer is not affected by electromagnetism, but a sound card is. Simply explained, electromagnetism is what causes that air dryer sound in your devices. Yes, that's the best way I can explain that. Every device that you connect directly to your computer may add this noise or buzzing sound. So what else a mixer can do? It can also reduce that noise. You know, the air dryer sound that we discussed earlier, that's the noise. A high quality mixer like this one, for example, will add little or no, in this case, background sound or buzzing noises. It will take care of everything without putting any strain on your computer. This little beast can do it. One of the biggest advantages of this mixer is the preamp built-in feature. So if your computer is not preamplified, you don't have enough power or gain to see what your microphone is capable of. And most mixers do not provide enough power for a dynamic microphone to work properly. This can. The main difference between dynamic and condenser microphones is that the dynamic microphones need a lot more power because they are quieter, so you need to properly amplify them, and will allow you to get the best quality out of your expensive microphone. Of course, even with cheaper microphones, the difference will be very noticeable for all the reasons we explained earlier. But if you are still wondering why you should buy this, keep watching the video. Before we can properly use the mixer, we need to update the driver. Here you can read the patch notes, just to make sure the mixer drivers are in the update and ready to be downloaded. Once the software is updated, the mixer will pop in the list of your devices. On the right, we can immediately see that we can manually set up the 4 available channels. On the left, we have a brief tutorial to help us set up our mixer correctly. Don't forget also to make sure that the mixer is enabled in your Windows settings. If you did everything correctly, your settings should look like this. After a very easy setup, we can start and navigate the different settings. You can see the values are changing because I'm moving the channel's fader or slider, if you prefer. The sliders are very reactive and insanely accurate. With this slider, you can manually raise Windows volume to the max and then control everything with the mixer. Very intuitive and clean interface as usual. In the microphone settings, we can choose between XLR or mic in. You can also set up the gain, the noise filter and the compressor. The equalizer also offers 5 pre-programmed layouts, very good to experiment and find your own personal style. The FX category has a main focus, the voice changer built-in feature. Instead of losing a lot of time setting up a software, Razer gives you all the effects you need a click away. The lighting section is, of course, very simple and offers full customizable buttons and faders foreground. The effects are as usual Razer signature effects, like the fire, wave, breathing and much more. The faders foreground effects are fantastic and you can customize every single channel with a different effect, if you like. I like to go with a steady light because I am old. As I said earlier, you can customize everything that has a light behind it. For example, the muted channel icon can be any color you want. You can also customize the blip button, a feature that I'm going to use 24/7, because if I cannot blame lag, I have to blame someone else. The most impressive thing of this product was definitely the time needed to set everything up. As a content creator, you know that words like voice changer, volume regulation, installation of software are all usually bad words that you don't want to hear because they usually mean loss of time and headache. I'm fairly convinced this product will take the market by storm for exactly how easy it is to set it up. This device is definitely Delacroix proof. If I can set it up, everybody can. After all my testing, I can say that everything went smooth as butter. Don't forget to check my YouTube channel, wait, I'm doing this on YouTube, my Twitch channel and my Discord. See you guys in the next video.